You ready? It's yours if you want them.
Welcome to our annual lesson in humility. An Arizona Coues Deer Hunt is anything but easy. But it does come with a proverbial rinse, lather, repeat playbook. You hike, you glass. You hike to some of the coolest country that you'll see, and then you hike some more. And just when you think it's done, you still have hours to spend glassing, just for a chance to glimpse at these ever elusive deer. Joining me this year are two channel regulars, my buddy Jay and the apparent Cape Crusader Shane. We're even sharing camp with a few new friends this year. Now the accommodations might be a little bit nicer, but the process, it remains the same. You wake up long before the sun comes up and you put in miles by headlamp just to be in place to start glassing. Now this opening morning was downright cold for our Arizona blood, but that always means one thing. The deer, they're gonna be moving. We pretty quickly started to pick up some deer, but then ran into something that any public land hunter knows all too well.
I don't really know how to describe what happened. Opening morning, we found four bucks, two of which were very nice. We hiked all the way down from one of those hills behind us. He's gonna that one way up there. So we found these bucks. I think they were like 900 yards. Wanted to close the distance. Just as we got to 400 yards and started to set up to shoot, we heard voices in the wash. Not sure, hunters, folks that shouldn't be here. Not really sure who it was, but those deer are now, I don't know, roughly 1,700 yards away over a hill. Shane, how are you feeling about your feelings?
Slightly defeated.
Okay.
It's day one. We got time.
Yeah. 'Tis the joys of public land, I guess. It is what it is. Everyone gets to come out here and enjoy it. It's not just for us hunters, and I kind of wish it was right now, though.
Me too.
Oh well, on to the next one.
Thankfully for us, Jay was already working on that next one. It wasn't long before he picked up some more deer, including a buck slipping into his bed.
Alright, so the storytelling been rough today. I apologize. We are on buck number 9 for the morning. It is, it's 12:34 in the morning. Shaney boy here, not very selective, so.
Now, as deer sometimes do, he didn't even stay in place long enough to finish an intro video, and we quickly found ourselves at Shane's opportunity for success.
You actually like that there. He's a good buck now that we're this close.
Yeah. I'm going to take a little snippy. Here he comes. You ready? It's yours if you want them. Looks like a good hit. Running right. He's hurt. He's hurt. At the rock pile, if you can get another round in. Oh, he's going down. He's bedded. I'm gonna hit him again. You got him? You guys feel that? Yeah, if you can, right now. Good hit. He's down. Down there, that tree. He just dropped. Did you go down? Yep. Nice. Oh, that's a good buck.
The buck went about 50 yards, and it was all over.
out in the shade.
It's a good one, Shane.
After every hunt, I'm reminded how lucky we are as hunters to do this. On the side of a no-name hill in the middle of nowhere, southern Arizona, we are fortunate enough to make memories that will stick with us until we are old and gray. During this hunt, someone told me, "This is incredibly difficult. We wake up early, we grind out miles, and yet I look forward to this every single year." And that stuck with me because it's incredibly true. We had completed the yearly goal of going in light and coming out just a little bit heavier, but we are far from done. Elsewhere in the unit, the other group was about to witness a rite of passage, a hunter taking his first deer.
I got him. Fucking got him.
As any hunter will tell you, your first, no matter the size, is an absolute trophy. But after the celebrating, it was back to work. I still had my tag to fill, and it was back to the familiar grind of glassing and hiking, finding some deer here and there, and trying to get the job done. It's sun up to sundown with the occasional midday nap mixed in. We found a ton of deer and even turned up some other cool animals, but could never find a buck which fit what I was hoping for. But then on the morning of day 4, that changed. We found a good buck right before heartbreak struck.
Wait, on the hill right now.
You good? He's not doing anything.
Talk to me. Where's he at?
Same spot.
Same spot. Okay. How high?
Like 2 foot, 3 foot.
Okay.
Hasn't moved.
If I got him. What the fuck?
Super high.
Okay. Is he still there?
He just moved down a little bit. Still broadside. You're like 3 foot high. If
3
not
foot
more.
high?
But you're consistent, same spot.
Obviously something's up with my rifle here.
You want to, so you're very consistent.
Despite purchasing quality optics, the unthinkable had happened, and my rifle scope had broke. I was almost a full 2 mils high, and the buck slipped out of our sights. It quickly put us back to miles on the boots and hours spent in the binoculars. But we remained motivated, as evident by Jay's random midday sprints through the desert. And then it happened.
Alright folks, so this one was light on the lead up. We found a buck real quick. As you can see, I needed my tripod for shooting. Tagged a buck at 450. We're gonna stay on him for a little bit. Jay's trying to get a better angle in, make sure he's dead. But I think we got another buck down. Okay, so again, I kind of failed you guys on video. But I will try and give you a reference. So we glassed the buck up from all the way up there. Made it to this tree right here. Shot via tripod to a hill way back in there. So 450-ish. I didn't get a range on him. He was moving. Punched him in the vitals. He's down. We haven't seen him move in a significant period of time. So we're just waiting for everybody to pack on down to me, and then we're gonna go find a deer, I guess. Should be fun.
A nice buck. Real nice.
It never ceases to amaze me the value a good hunting partner brings. Jay found this buck initially and called my shot at the moment of truth. Shane volunteered for the thankless job of staying in glass until we got in position and never hesitated on letting me use his rifle when I needed it most. Even Brad and Jason got in on the action and ended their hunt early to help with the pack out. This buck was far from an individual achievement, and as the light faded on the final day of our season, I was reminded how grateful I am. The following day was filled with processing these deer. They'll help feed our families and fill our freezers for the next year, but they'll leave us hungry for the next hunt.